and cynically, 32 countries, the Western countries, convened at Evian in France to solve the Jewish refugee problem. In the final analysis, no breakthrough emerged. The conference petered out with a pathetic resolution to set up a subcommittee. In short, not one country changed its anti-immigration policy. And even at the peak of German pre-war barbarity, namely the Kristallnacht pogrom, perpetrated on the night of November the 9th, 1938, even then, the free Western countries did not amend their immigration policies, although, of course, there was no lack of high-level sympathy for the persecuted Jewish population. This is all background, but essential for appreciating my unusual findings, and they are as follows. I discovered that the immigration issue was not quite as clear-cut as it seemed on the surface. One major loophole existed in the entire aspect of the Jewish refugee immigration problem, and it is that one country was legally open to Jewish immigration. And had this legal entity been fully exploited, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of souls could have been saved. In fact, its saving potential might well have reduced significantly the number of Jews who eventually perished in the Holocaust. Northern Rhodesia, the British protectorate in southern Africa, was legally open to Jewish immigration throughout the entire period. There was no Anti-Immigration Act in existence, as there was with their southern neighbours, South Africa and southern Rhodesia. Furthermore, my research led me to uncovering 13 proposed plans to transfer Jewish refugees from Nazi Europe and resettle them in the country. The map here of Northern Rhodesia exhibits the various plans which I shall refer to later. You can see each of these plans here all over the country. The people and organizations directly involved in the plans to transfer the refugees from Nazi Europe to Northern Rhodesia comprised three main groupings. First, the governor of Northern Rhodesia and his legislative council, known as LEGCO in short. They were, of course, directly involved in all these negotiations. Secondly, the British Colonial Office, headed by the Colonial Minister Malcolm MacDonald, and a group of civil servants who were central to the implementation of the plans, since Northern Rhodesia was a protectorate under the scrutiny of the Colonial Office. The third and most important body involved was a committee known as the Emigration Planning Committee. The Immigration Planning Committee was run by members of the Anglo-Jewish leadership. At first glance, this body appears as an almost insignificant committee. And in fact, it had evaded the magnifying glass of historians during the last 50 years. When people know and talk